Don't. Let's go, Luka, man. Tighten up, baby. And one, really?
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup.
Oh, this is not perfect.
As it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta
Get the
Falcons.
rebound. Come on, dog. There we go. Get the rebound.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? No run back here on the opening kickoff.
Go back screen.
The 25.
Lively getting set to check in. In the corner, Derek Jones 3, no. Rebound, Carl Anthony Towns. The opportunity for Anthony Edwards to take over this ball game here.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Oh, my God.
Aaron
Jones.
Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific.
Hey.
A week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis.
Oh, my God.
There he goes left side. Now he's free at the 35. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes us to the Falcons' 25-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, yeah, this is in and around.
Off of play action.
Oh, we'll take that.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Mama, come on now. Come on now.
At their own 5-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start.
Stop beating on that door. Go sit down.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Dallas's 2 guys and 8 for 27 for Minnesota's 2 guys. Give the defense a lot of credit. Now, both defenses a lot of credit. Those guys are not getting easy.
Slot man moves right.
For Minnesota continue. Only 15 of 21 thus far.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
Here's a 2nd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Mooney. And that's going to be
Come on, man.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
Not getting a touchdown on that first pass.
To help mitigate a good punt. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Must be doing it right there. Gotta make that.
They'll try a little
Oh my
trickery
God.
here on the
I'm
end
so fucking
around.
tired of this play.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Second down and 4. Now Darnold wants to change it up. On second down, it's Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. And they give the Jones off tackle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up. The 20-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense and hit the line after throwing a second interception.
Oh, Lively played such great defense that time. I go Bear. Certainly did. And I like how we went from ally to
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes?
What in
Because
the world
ultimately
was
to me,
that?
4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Now motion left with Mooney.
they're going to put it on Rudy. And Luka knocks down that 3, and we saw him get going in the second half the other night.
2nd and long.
Really in the fourth quarter.
Oh my God.
The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
In motion, the tight end.
He is putting Jaden McDaniels in jail because he's on the backside. There's nothing that McDaniels
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
in that wingspan.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Let's take it inside his own 40. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Back up to 10 because of the Minnesota defense here. They got Jaden Green with the ball.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 27. No score after one on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Down at the 25. The Falcons at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Oh, he rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot.
And nothing but daylight ahead.
What is going on?
Past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Down the sideline he goes. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll pitch it out to Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go again to Jones. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Off the option, it's Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. C.J. Ham. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Mooney, the motion man right. Second and 2. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's got some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, my God.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
What's going on? Baby, what's going on? Oh, Jesus, y'all.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And we'll see NLBtoo now for the Falcons. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the posts. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, But boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Daddy, threw up what? Go get a towel. Go get a towel.
Motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming.
Stop acting like he's done, but it's okay.
2nd and 7 from the 20. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Joseph now to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And give him a gain of 37. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Robinson up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Moore, the motion man. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown! Darnell Mooney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 138 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's
to the party, right? He certainly did. Those 2 guys, he and Doncic, were struggling at halftime. They're not struggling in the second half. Under 8 to go in the 4th. Conley got the screen. Gobert on the move. Into Whiteley. Defends it well again. And a whistle. It's on Dallas. They might look at this. Kyrie Irving in transition just stops a couple feet behind that 3-point line. Knocks down a 26-footer. Lively picks up his 3rd. Yeah, there's the foul right there. Lively 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 of 4 from the floor. This is a good foul. Send Rudy Gobert to the free throw line. Only 2 of 4 on the evening. on its way down. May have been that it didn't have a chance to go in. Conley with it. Jones will Taylor. Reed open. It's another three. No! How in the world has he been so great above the arc? An unbelievable three-point display. Reed 7 of 8 from 3. Western Conference Finals on TNT, presented by AT&T. The great Memphis. Why always the kid? Does he need to go to puppy school? His little puppy diploma. How much have I been spending on this little guy?
When your questions about life turn into questions about money, there's Erica, the virtual financial assistant to help you spend, save, and plan smarter. Only from Bank of America. What would you like the power to do?
I use the NBA app for catch up all the highlights of last night. There we go. I can follow my favorite team, all my second and third favorite teams.
They have all the classic games on there.
He's good at talking smack, but I can back it up with the stats. The AI gives you an insight into the game that you wouldn't get if you didn't have the app.
Without being at the game, you feel like you're at the game.
The game in your phone.
I like that.
Game in your phone.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. This isn't a hobby, it's a lifestyle. You find diamonds in the rough. You put your own stamp on stock parts of turning metal into murals and detailing every detail. Because it's the things you make that show what you're made of. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Every day in this hammock gets you closer to another day in this hammock. With one key, you can earn rewards on hotel stays. Cool story. That's safe.
Exploded a nuke so destructive that we had no choice but to turn back time itself. Then she dumped you anyway.
Yeah.
He said you saved the world. You're going to help us.
Don't put your clothes on, buddy.
Welcome to the Lazarus Project.
The Lazarus Project, new season, tonight on TNT.
My colleagues are the best. They're Hall of Famers. At NBA TV, we giving you the real stuff. They're champions. We're taking you into a locker room.
Is there anything else you can need when it comes to the playoffs? I don't think so.
Fans should tune in to NBA TV for game winners,
Highlights, passion.
great breakdowns, and most importantly, the moments you can't get anywhere else.
The playoffs isn't the most fun time of the year.
They're unpredictable, and they're going to be amazing.
NBA TV, this is the place to be.
The Western Conference Finals on TNT is presented by AT&T. Minnesota has regained the lead here because Nas Reed is on a heater out here. 7 of 8 from downtown. The ball is swinging, is finding Reed. Even on missed shots here. Carl Anthony Towns does a great job finding Reed for a 3. Where would this Timberwolves team be without the contribution of Nas? Doncic works into the defense of Anderson. And up high he goes, and Anthony's there with another 2. He is ruled underneath and 14 for the game. He aligned with 24 combined, and they're almost all coming from these 2 great
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
What is it? Oh, my goodness. Block shot and then run the floor and get that finish. Gafford's 5th block. Reed will take it. And a fair 2 for Nas Reed. On a night where the 2 stars have been invisible
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Welcome to our annual gathering. We're celebrating the NBA Finals. At the center of it are 2 exceptional teams. Here's to those who make this event unmissable. I still got it. And here's to the rest of us waiting on the edge of our seats. Here's to going out with the best of 7.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
But remember, no one sips the champagne into a champion.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Choose from over 40 games, each with up to 25 stocks identified by
2nd and 10.
Buy it as is or customized to align with your goals. All at your fingertips.
He'll look to throw. Try to drop one,
Yeah, bro.
but it's incomplete.
I'm in the middle of the game. What's up?
The Vikings. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And this will be taken at the 13. Flexing his muscle at the 30. A great return there of 22 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Quickly to Addison here. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down.
Damn,
Faking the give, Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Play action. It's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
The kick by Joseph is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Celebration key. Your key to paradise. This paradise has it all. Do absolutely
He'll look to throw.
but do everything that it has to offer.
And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. And it looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And we'll see what he can do on the return. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now he's free to midfield and finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 88 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings add 6 to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
10-0 the score after one on EA. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. That is caught. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Mooney, the motion man right. Back to throw now on first down. That's complete to Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Now back to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Slot man moves right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Skirts by at the 15. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Back to throw here. And this will be caught by Mooney. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
Drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. 3rd down and 1. And they give the Jones off tackle. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll go again to Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Off of play action, Darnold. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return is Williams. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Pulled in at the 24. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A first down throw, Darnold. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Taken at the goal line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the...
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And this will be a Vikings first down as he'll get this up to the 25.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Darnold, and the throw here caught by Addison. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Baby, I'll be in there just a second. In just a minute, baby. Give me a second.
Flushed out right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
You hear me, baby?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Greg Joseph now to try the field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Joseph's got it, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now 3rd down and 7. They'll pitch it out to Jones. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 51 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Again, it's Jones. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let me finish this, y'all, and then I'll help everybody. Everybody, please just let me finish this.
Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Addison. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On the counter, here's Jones. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Second and 9 now. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Nifty move. And he loses the football a second time. And the Falcons grab it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Vikings, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5, and they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.